Alright, here's a quick video on how to do the overall assembly, at least get it started. You do need to have your at least 2 sub-assemblies done. So that would mean your box is assembled and your camshaft is assembled. All of these are done with fixed constraints. So each one has a fixed constraint. Nothing really should move. Like the object itself moves, but the parts don't move independently. Same here, all of these are fixed in place, so nothing does move from each other. The optional sub-assembly would be the roller and the follower. These are not necessary. You can assemble these in the final assembly, but I found it easier to do it here first. You start with a brand new blank file. You have to save it first. From here, you can add in your sub-assemblies. I'm going to start with the box. I will place that as is, and then my camshaft, and that can just stay there as well. Now, we do need to ground a part in our box so it does not move. So right now it does move. We do not want that, so I cannot just ground the box itself. You will find it still moves because it is linked back. If I was to break this link, it would stay in place. That is one option. I'm not going to do that currently. What I'm going to do instead is just expand this assembly, and it does not matter which piece you pick. I'm just going to choose the back because it's the first one. I'm going to ground that part in place. Capture is okay. This should not move now. This should still move. From here, I will go to my joint command, and the easiest way to put this into my box is you do want to select like what is touching. So I'm going to choose the circle here because I want this to touch the outside of the box. When I choose that circle, it does choose the center axis that runs through that. So then I'll also choose this circle here, and you can see that kind of origin icon at the center of that circle. That part should come over. Now it is only going to show the one piece. Once I do hit OK here, all the other pieces will come in. If it's not maybe the right orientation, maybe it comes in like this, use your flip icon right here. I do need to change the motion to revolute because I want it to spin. You don't want it fixed or else it will not move. You do want revolute so it does spin. Okay. And here are the rest of my parts then. Okay, so everything did come in. I can turn the crank and everything spins. From here, I would want to add in my follower guides. So mine is right here. I will insert this into current design. I would need 3 of these. This will be different for each student. Some will need 3, some will need 2. It depends on what your design is. Where'd that go? There it is. Alright, I'm going to verify this is the follower guide. It does say that right there. Again, I'm going to go to joints. I want this circle to touch this circle. You can see this does come in upside down, so I'm going to flip it. Now, it did show that spinning, right, because I had revolute chosen last time. I don't want this to spin. I do want it to be fixed in place. You'll glue these when you physically make your box. If I try to move this, it does not spin. I would do that 2 more times. Here, I'm going to then insert my follower and roller. So insert. Again, I made this sub-assembly. I found it easier. You do not have to. If you did not, you would just assemble these 2 pieces here. They are fixed together. And I'm going to choose the center of this square right there, and then the center of this square. Now it is sometimes difficult to choose the center of the square since this is a circular or cylindrical part. If I choose this circle here, you'll see that origin icon is on the center. So if I choose this inner one here, I can just hit OK, or I can choose a circle. I do want this to slide, and you'll see that the square or the follower is much smaller than the hole. Again, that is on purpose. We want some space for that to actually move. So So I'll go to motion. I want my slider motion, and I can hit OK. So I should be able to now slide this up and down. Again, I would have to do this multiple times, 2 more times. If you do not orientate this correctly, let's say it came in maybe looking like this. You didn't catch it right away. You can see my roller is turned 90 degrees. You can basically just do the opposite of what I just did. So I right-clicked on that joint, edit, and rotate to my top. I can rotate this again 90 degrees in the direction I need. Okay. And there is that follower. Again, 2 more times. This should move. This should move. The guide should not. The cams would go on next. Those will be fixed to the axle. That will be a different video.